So, like we have discussed earlier, that in all the other ages, there are different ways which people adopt to awaken their dormant Krishna consciousness. So, in the earlier ages, like in Satyuga, people were living for a very long life. They were living for thousands and thousands of years. So, in those ages, even though the chanting of holy name is all powerful in all the ages, but because they were so long lived, so powerful, they didn't adopted this method. They adopted the method which completely engages them um, as per their capabilities. So in Satyuga, people used to go out in forest and do the meditation on Supreme Personality of Godhead for thousands and thousands of years, and in that fashion ultimately they understand Krishna and then they return back home back to Godhead. In Treta Yuga, then because people were having a lot of wealth, there are so many qualified brahmanas, so they used to perform yajna, elaborate yajnas, um, with a big fire. So there are like places you can, which are still existing, where in Treta Yugas different kind of home yajnas were being performed, and those places where those yagn fire was ignited, if you'll see that places there as big as a football ground. So those big places were used. Yajna were performed. So much of wood, so much of ghee, and so much of ingredient were being offered to demigod. And in that fashion, people used to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead and for the ultimate aim of returning back home, back to Godhead. Then in Dwapar Yuga as well, people were opulent. They perform deity worship opulently. So in Vrindavan, if you go, there are thousands and thousands of temple. Uh, most of the deities are carved personally by the um, great grandson of Lord Krishna. So in Dwapar Yuga, the way that they used to perform devotional services by elaborate deity worship. But when Kali Yuga, uh, when we entered into this age of Kali Yuga, then because of non-performance of yajna, non-performance of deity worships, or any form of devotional services to the Lord, the situation become more and more severe, more and more intense, more and more difficult. So in this Kali Yuga, because it's an age where uh, people are generally very poor, if we expect them to perform elaborate yajna, to pour tons and tons of pure clarified ghee, it's not possible. For them to even cook food with ghee is becoming difficult. How they can offer so much of ghee in yajna? Their lifespan is also very short. So going out in a forest and doing meditation is also not possible. Similarly, performing opulent deity worship, that is also not possible for them because one of the characteristic of Kali Yuga is Mansuman Matiyo Mandbhagya. They're all unfortunate. Um, so generally we'll see 99% of the people, they are not having enough money to even think that they can have their daily bread two times a day till their death. So the situation is very difficult in Kali Yuga, and that difficulty, the reason for this difficulty is also we only. When people start forgetting Krishna, then they create so much of um, problems for themselves. Whatever solution they will think of, which is divide of Krishna consciousness, will create more and more problems. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he personally appeared in this Kali Yuga and gave the easiest method, which is chanting of this Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Because everyone, we expect that almost everyone will have a tongue. They can speak, they can chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, everyone will have ear. So even if they don't have any money, any opulences, they don't have anything, but then also they can speak Hare Krishna Mahamantra from their tongue and they can hear it through their ear. And because Lord has made our this body, even though we try to compare it with a machine, it may be that robot can also perform many of the function that we are performing using our body. But this body is even beyond any of the mechanical arrangement because it is created by Lord and it is considered to be an able boat sitting which one can cross this ocean of material nescience. So this material world is compared as an ocean. So one may be very able swimmer, but if a swimmer is also put into an ocean, it's very difficult for him to swim over the ocean. But this body is compared as a very able boat, which if so, so if someone is in a boat, even in a ship, and the boat is being directed by a captain is considered as spiritual master. Then one can easily even cross over the ocean as well. So this body is made in such a fashion. Lord has given all the facility that one can realize himself by just this simple process of chanting and hearing. This ear is very powerful sense. So even if you are asleep, you put on an alarm. Why? Because if you will put something that maybe at 5 a.m. something start moving um, in your house or some picture start changing, then also because you are asleep, if the picture is changing, you will not be able to see that. You will not come to your senses. You will not be awake. So no other mean is that powerful than compared to ear. So if alarm will ring, then you can hear it and then you will come to your senses. So this ear is such a sense which is most powerful, which has the capability to make you awake. So this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is basically to awaken the sleeping soul. So this Hare Krishna Mahamantra, like it is described that whatever is there in the absolute word, in the spiritual world, it's all absolute. So here in this material world, the name and the real substance is different. If you will say water, um, you may say water multiple times, but that will not quench your thirst. Um, you have to have actual water and you have to drink it, then only it will quench your thirst. But in a spiritual word, the name, form, pastime, paraphernalia, um, the real person, so Krishna, whether his name, form, quality, pastime, everything is absolute. Everything is as good as himself. So the holy name, the name of Krishna, is non-different from Krishna. And one who understands this and who become an eternal servant of the um, holy name, and in that spirit distribute the holy name throughout the whole world, is considered to be the greatest servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And one who chant in that spirit without offense, who understand that the holy name is non-different than Krishna. So people sometimes lament that in earlier ages, Lord was there, like in Treta Yuga, Lord Ram was there, and people could see him whenever they want. So it was very wonderful. But in Kali Yuga, Lord is even more merciful. One can chant the holy name and one can have association of Krishna 24 cross 7. He can chant at any moment and Krishna is present. But one who understands this and then chant, he will certainly make elevation to the platform of love of Godhead. So in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, it's already written that Sevan Mukhe hi Jivadu Swayameva Sprutiyada. The holy name become manifest when one engage in the service of the holy name. So sometimes people say that I'm not able to chant. Um, I don't feel any pleasure in chanting. So generally, what happens is that because of sinful activities that we have done in the past, um, for regulative principle that we have broken in the past, uh, because of that, soul become very much covered. Lord and His holy names are identical. Lord cannot be approached um, in an impure state. One cannot say that he can break all the regulative principle and at the same time he will become very spiritually advanced. That's not possible. Understanding Krishna is not a small thing. Krishna is supremely pure, and to approach him, one has to become pure. But even though he may be impure in the past, but he can pray to Nam Prabhu. So Nam Prabhu means, because Nam is non-different than Krishna, one can pray to Nam Prabhu that maybe there are so many sins that one has performed. He may not be pure. He may have performed many offenses to the holy name. But now he want to surrender to the holy name. He want to sincerely chant the holy name. So in that spirit, if he beg holy name to forgive him of all the offenses and not to repeat those offenses, and in that spirit, if we chant, then definitely he'll make a quick advancement. Um, because to be free from all the offenses, the easiest way is to chant the holy name. Because holy name is considered more merciful even than the Lord Himself. Um, any kind of offense, if you have committed unknowingly, um, sometime knowingly as well. But if you chant the holy names of the Lord, you will be forgiven of those offenses. Definitely, one should not thinking that one should never perform Vaishnav offense, because when one perform Vaishnav offense, then it's just like inviting mad elephant to a garden. So mad elephant can even uproot the trees itself. So you may be very strong in bhakti, but if, for example, if tree is uprooted, say when the roots are being extracted out of the land, then it become very difficult. That plant or that tree will die. Yes, Shubhangi Mataji, I think you have some question.
Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Sorry for interrupting you. I just had one question like, what is Vaishnava Aparadh? And if you can give any example.
Just give me 1 minute. I'm just getting one call. Just 1 second. Just. Yes, Mataji. So your question was that what is the Vaishnav offense, right? That is what you are trying to understand. Hare Krishna, Shubhangi Mataji, you are on mute.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, sorry, Hare Krishna.
Vaishnav offense means, Mataji, like Um, Someone may be practicing devotional services. So sometimes when we are new to Krishna consciousness, sometimes we give a lot of respect to devotees because we consider our situation. Sometimes it so happen that we also become we spend some years in Krishna consciousness. Then we feel that, oh, uh, everyone has some faults. We started looking at different faults in devotees. Um, then sometimes it so happen that so these offenses can be performed in three fashion. One is through mind. One is um, in so another is in words, and third is in action. So you may think something bad about devotee, or you may criticize that devotee in your mind. So that is like first level of offense. Then if you are thinking too much negative about a devotee, then definitely the whatever is in your mind will come to your words. So maybe if you will meet some other person, you will say that, oh, this devotee has this bad quality, or this particular issue, or he need to fix this attitude or something of that sort. And then whatever you are thinking for so long, it's there in your words. um, it will happen that soon it will also come to the action part as well. So when you will see that devotee, maybe you will not pay your respect, or you will avoid that devotee, or if you will talk with him, you will speak in a harsh word, um, or you will speak in such a fashion that he will feel hurt. So these kind of things will be there. So either in thought, in words, or in action, you may commit some disrespect to the devotee. So if someone will do that, so because definitely devotee is giving his life and soul to Krishna. So there may be even in devotees as well, there are different levels. Like one is Kanishka Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, or Uttama Adhikari. So Kanishka Adhikari is means one is in the starting stage, like he's paying obeisances to the deities. One can be in Madhyama stage, paying obeisances to the deities, has philosophical understanding also of Krishna, try to be friendly with devotees. Or one can be Uttama Adhikari, he is fully realized, can see Krishna in everyone's heart. Uh, his aim is to preach about the glories of the Lord. So they can be in different stage, but it is being said that even if an Uttama Adhikari uh, make an offense to a Kanishka Adhikari, then also he'll fall down from his position. So that is the situation, that even if one can be a beginner, because Lord doesn't like Vaishnava offense. So even though another person may be neophyte, but if you criticize, and criticize means you don't want actually to correct that person, you are just criticizing him. So that is also offensive. And even if a sannyasi, it is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said, even if a sannyasi will criticize an innocent person, he may not be devotee. Then also that sannyasi will also fall down from his position. So that is Vaishnava offense. Is
Thank
that clear, Madhu?
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you so much. I just have one quick question. I hope it doesn't take much time.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Prabhuji, people who are non-devotees and if they are, criticizing any devotees, Uttamadhikari or Kanishkadhikari, then they also committing Vaishnav aparadh?
Yes, Mataji. So I have heard from a devotee. Generally, you might have seen beggars in the street, and sometimes we wonder that what they have done in their past life to be a beggar. So the point is that sometimes non-devotees, when they criticize Vaishnava, next birth they have to become beggars. That is the outcome of that criticism. Um, so I'll tell you one story, one quick story. Um, so uh, that is about a real story in the family of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur has many sons. One of the son was somewhat mentally challenged, like he cannot speak something. He was, you can understand, is more of an insane. Um, and so this particular boy, once he became very sick, and everyone understood that he's about to leave his body. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj as well, whose childhood name was Bimla Prasad. He was also one of the son of Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So he could understand that this brother of mine, even though he's mentally challenged, um, he's about to leave his body. So he started chanting sitting next to him. He keep on chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra next to him. And he continued that for many days. And then he saw suddenly that um, this boy who was mentally challenged, who cannot speak, uh, tilak of Shri Sampradaya appeared on his forehead. And he started speaking uh, as a completely normal person. He paid his obeisances to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj. And he told that thanks a lot for so much of your pure chanting when I'm about to leave my body. Actually, in my last birth, I was a Vaishnava uh, in the disciplic succession of um, Shri Sampradaya. And somehow I made an offense to the Gaudiya Vaishnava. So Gaudiya Vaishnava means one who in the line of disciplic succession of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So sometimes earlier, some people have thought that maybe Gaudiya Vaishnava is not authorized. So that kind of offense he has committed in the feet of some of the uh, Gaudiya Vaishnava. And because of that, he has to take his another birth, even though he was so elevated that he was eligible to go back home, back to Godhead in the last birth itself. But because of his mental offense, considering that this Gaudiya Vaishnavas are not authorized, he got the body of a uh, person mentally who was mentally challenged. But because of so much of devotional services that he has performed, he got the opportunity to take birth in the family of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, who is also one of the Acharya in the Gaudiya Vaishnava disciplic succession. And he could himself see the glories of Gaudiya Vaishnava. So before leaving his body, he told that because of the offense, I have to take another body. But Lord is so merciful that I got my birth in the family of Gaudiya Vaishnava. And now by paying my respects to the Gaudiya Vaishnava, I am free of that offense. And now I am going back home, back to Godhead. And saying that, he left his body. So you can see that even though one is very elevated, but somehow if one perform some offenses to the devotees, how harmful it is for one's spiritual growth. So the non-devotees who consider Vaishnava offense, we can understand that somehow um, they they're missing the chance to go back home, back because Lord, like we all know, that if Lord want, he can reveal himself. It's very difficult to understand Lord or to accept that there is a supreme being, supreme personality of Godhead Krishna who is controlling the whole universe, the whole material creation, everything. And if someone commit offense, then Lord, uh, because he's sitting in everyone's heart, he make that person forget everything about Krishna. So that person cannot understand that, oh, this material world is governed by any supreme being. So he cannot think of Krishna and he may become atheist. He cannot see the presence of Lord anywhere. So there are so many intelligent person, but because of some or the other offenses to Lord or to his devotees, they become completely atheist. They can never understand that there is some uh, intelligence, some supreme being behind all of this. So scientists sometimes you see, even though materially they are very knowledgeable, but they can't comprehend that there can be some supreme being, there is some Lord. So this all knowledge become covered. So any Vaishnava offense if some perform, their knowledge will become completely covered. What to speak about non-devotees? Even if a devotee will commit Vaishnava offense, his intelligence, his knowledge will become covered. He'll come to the bodily platform of life. So this false ego will automatically cover the soul. So this false ego, for a devotee, the false ego doesn't cover the soul. So he can understand that I am soul. This body is external covering. He can see other person also as soul, body as an external covering. So he didn't become attracted. So even though he may in male body, he'll not become attracted to female body, or vice versa. Because he can see he's a soul and another person is just soul covered with a body. But if you perform a Vaishnava offense, then this false ego covers him. And he consider himself male and try to enjoy female, or female will think himself as female, try to enjoy male. So the point is that they will come to the bodily platform of life. Um, because this false ego covering can only be removed by Supreme Personality of Godhead. One can only know Krishna if Krishna sanction. If Krishna won't sanction, then one can never know about Krishna. One will remain in the bodily platform of life. Is this clear, Mataji, or you want more explanation? Or
Yes, Prabhuji, yes. Thank you so much for explaining this. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So with this now we'll chant one round of Hare Krishna mantra, and because like with this Namrita we understand that Lord is not different from his holy name. When we chant the names of the Lord, Lord is present. So with that fashion we have to chant each and every um, names of the Lord with full attention. So we'll chant one round and then we'll try to understand more about this session. So you hope you all will have your chant bag with you. If not, then you can chant on your fingers or in a counter. Let me know once you all are ready. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा शिवा सादिगौर भक्तवृंदा. Yes, so I hope my screen is visible to you all. I would request you all to try reading one or two paragraph each. Anyone would like to start? Reena Mataji or yeah,
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can
Hare
start.
Krishna Mataji. Then yeah, you can start.
Most confidential knowledge. मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मामे वेश्यसि सत्यं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे. Bhagavad Gita 18.65 Translation. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Purport. Purport. The most confidential part of knowledge is that one should become a pure devotee of Krishna and always think of him and act for him. One should not become an official meditator. Life should be so molded that one will always have the chance to think of Krishna. One should always act in such a way that all his daily activities are in connection with Krishna. He should arrange his life in such a way that throughout the 24 hours he cannot but think of Krishna. And the Lord's promise is that anyone who is in such pure Krishna consciousness will certainly return to the abode of Krishna, where he will be engaged in the association of Krishna face to face. This most confidential part of knowledge is spoken to Arjuna because he is the dear friend of Krishna. Everyone who follows the path of Arjuna can become a dear friend to Krishna and obtain the same perfection as Arjuna. Hare Krishna,
Yeah,
Prabhuji.
thanks a lot, Mataji. Shivangi Mataji, you want to? Shivangi Mataji, you want to
Hare
read?
Krishna Prabhu, thank you. Yes. These words stress that one should concentrate his mind upon Krishna, the very form with two hands carrying a flute, the bluish boy with a beautiful face and peacock feathers in his hair. There are descriptions of Krishna found in the Brahma Samhita and other literatures. One should fix his mind on this original form of Godhead, Krishna. One should not even divert his attention to other forms of the Lord. The Lord has multi forms as Vishnu, Narayana, Rama, Varaha, etc. But a devotee should concentrate his mind on the form that was present before Arjuna. Concentration of the mind on the form of Krishna constitutes the most confidential part of knowledge, and this is disclosed to Arjuna because Arjuna is the most dear friend of Krishna's. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thanks a lot. So, yesterday I was hearing uh, one discourse from one of the senior devotees, and he was explaining that how, like, in different stages, like, we want three things, like, we want money, we want health, and we want time. So, initially, when we are like growing up, uh, we were having good health. We have time but no money. Then when we come to the job, then we have money, we have health, but because we are so much busy in office work and everything, we don't have any time. Then when we become old, we have time, like free time with us, a lot of money with us, but no health. So like always in every stages of life, we have something missing, and because of which we are feeling we are not satisfied. And there's one more story that is coming to my mind, as told by my Guru Maharaj, is that there is one person, and he was thinking that, oh, I have to perform Krishna consciousness, but um, I have so less with me, so I have so less money. My house is so small. Uh, if I can have a big house, then definitely I'll be able to perform Krishna consciousness nicely. So he thought that how I can have a lot of money and how my house can become big and more comfortable so that I can perform Krishna consciousness to my heart desire. So he heard that there is a sadhu living near to his village, and he may give some solution to my this problem. So he visited this particular sadhu, and he told that my house is small, and I feel because I have a small house, I feel cluttered. I feel so many people are near me that I feel I'll not be able to perform Krishna consciousness. So how I can have I can have more space. So the sadhu, he told that, okay, that's fine. What you can do, you have tulsi plants near your house out? So he told, yes, I have tulsi plants outside my house. So he told that, okay, bring that tulsi plants inside your house. All those um, tulsi plant spot that you have, bring it inside your house. So this person, he thought that maybe by bringing tulsi pots inside, I may get wealth, and then I'll be able to purchase a bigger house. So then he brought all these tulsi plant inside his house and started living like that. But then his problem increased because the house become more congested now. While walking, he has to look into those tulsi pots as well. So he again visited the sadhu, and he told that, oh, my house has become more cluttered. How like I can have more space? So the sadhu inquired whether you have cows. Um, do you have cows as well? So he told, yeah, I'm having cows. So he told that, okay, bring those cows also inside your house. Don't keep them outside. So he brought all those cows also inside. And then it become more difficult. This house he was feeling anyway is very small. Now all these cows are also with him. Earlier he thought that maybe bringing cows inside may bring some auspiciousness, some good luck, and he'll get more wealth, and then he can purchase some bigger space. But then after few months he again visited the sadhu, and this sadhu inquired that, how are you feeling? So he told that I'm still having that small space, and it become more congested with all those tulsi pots and mother cow also inside. So he inquired that, do you have calves as well? Those calves also are there. But he told, yes, 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 they're all outside. So he told that bring all of them also inside. So he brought all of them inside. And then it become more congested. He was thinking, oh, now this tulsi pots, this cows, and now these calves. I'm not having any space even to move with my family. So again, he visited the sadhu, and he inquired that, oh, I was looking for more space, but still my fortune has not turned back. I'm still same person, same amount of wealth I'm getting, and my house has become more cluttered. So then the sadhu told that, okay, go back and remove everything from your house, whatever tulsi pot, cows, calves that you have brought inside, you remove all of them outside. So he goes back to the house and removed all of them outside and then came to the sadhu. And this sadhu inquired, now what is the situation? And he told, oh, I am feeling a lot of space. Now my house has become so spacious. So, so he inquired that, okay, now because your house, you feel it's become more spacious, now you will be able to perform Krishna consciousness nicely. So he told, yes, 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 now I will be able to perform. So the point is basically that it's just in our mind. So all these problems, all these things that, oh, because my house is so small, I cannot perform Krishna consciousness. Because I'm having less wealth, I cannot perform Krishna consciousness. Because my health is not very good, I cannot perform Krishna consciousness. So the point is that at every stage of life, something or the other is missing. Like the in the earlier story, like sometime when you are young, you may have good health, you have time but no money, and you think that until and unless I'll not also have money, I'll not be able to perform Krishna consciousness. Then you have money, you don't have time. You will think, oh, when I'll retire, I'll have more time. Then I will perform Krishna consciousness. And then you become old. You have money, you have time, but health is not at all suiting you. Always, when you wake up, either your knees hurting, your legs are hurting, sometime elbow is hurting, some teeth is giving problem, some body organ is giving problem, digestion is giving problem, breathlessness, so many sort of health issues. And you think that because my health is not proper, I'll not be able to perform Krishna consciousness. So the point is, these inconveniences will remain because we are here in this material world. At every part of our life, in every stages of our life, we will have some or the other discomfort. But then also, because we are in this material world, we have to tolerate and perform Krishna consciousness. Because ultimately, Lord is saying, Man mana bhav mad bhakto mad yaji mam namashkuru. Mam evashyashi satyam te pratijane priyosi me. That always think of me. Somehow or the other, you have to think about me. Why? Because you are anyways here in this material world. If you will not think about me, you will think of something else. You become more and more entangled. And till the time you are here in this material world, you have to suffer because you got this material body. Machine, if you purchase best car as well, you purchase BMW, Audi, Tesla, but it is bound to start malfunctioning in some time. Maybe 10 years they will function nicely. Then they'll start giving a problem, and then there will be a stage that the car will become completely broken. No more in a stage that you can drive it, and then you have to purchase a new car. So same way, this body is material body. It may function nicely for few years, but then because being a material body, it will start giving trouble. And then ultimately you have to leave this body and have to acquire a different body. And but this issue of leaving this body and acquiring another body can be overcome if you always think of Krishna. Because you're always thinking of Krishna, you become a devotee of Krishna. What you are doing is worshipping Krishna, offering your obeisances to Krishna. Then automatically, because in your thought there is always Krishna, so you have nothing to do in this material world. You are always thinking of Krishna, you are always thinking how to serve Krishna, then Krishna will call you back to the spiritual world where all his devotees are, because their only work is to remember Krishna, to be with Krishna. Till the time you are thinking, no, you are thinking of money, you are thinking of women, you are thinking of something or the other, your desire to become rich, famous, or whatever, you will remain here in this material world to fulfill that desire. But if you start thinking of Krishna in under every circumstances, then you will go back home, back to Godhead. So that's why um, any kind of artificial life that we are living, where there is difficulty to think about Krishna, that lifestyle is of no use. So sometimes we feel that, oh, people living in Vrindavan, they are living in so much of poverty. We are better situated living in big cities. with so much of material wealth. But in reality, the people living in Vrindavan, somehow or the other, they can always think of Krishna. There are so many temples, always the holy names of the Lord resounded in the atmosphere. So their circumstances, their situation, um, they're in such a place that they can always think of Krishna, and that is better than compared to living in a place where you cannot even think of Krishna, or making your life such busy, like especially in the Western world, people don't have time to think of Krishna. Um, when I started taking Bhakti Riksha, there was one Mataji. She was very much inclined to attend these classes, but she was unable to do it. And then when I inquired that what is the situation, then she told me that she hardly get even time to sleep. She was doing 2 or 3 jobs simultaneously. She was only getting 4 hours. Within that 4 hours, she has to sleep as well, get ready, and then run for her work. Why? Because the parents has taken a lot of loan sending her to Canada, and then she has to repay that loan. So she's working so hard. So what is the good use of it? Um, she somehow or the other, her life has become so challenging, so difficult. She's not even getting time to properly sleep or eat. How she can think about Krishna? And for what purpose? The amount of loan and everything she has taken for coming to Canada and then do education and then trying to repay that loan, doing so many jobs. In night, she was doing security job. In morning, she was doing some other job. So, what is the point of that? Because when we understand that the ultimate aim is to remember Krishna, then we try to make our life little easy. At least we should have time to think about Krishna. So now whatever is done is being done. But somehow or the other, we have to see how we can um, come to that level that we have time to think about Krishna, do some devotional services, chant our 16 round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra peacefully. Um, so Srila Prabhupada, for him, because he can easily retire in Vrindavan, but he was servant of holy names. So he traveled to West taking all these inconveniences because he wanted to propagate Krishna consciousness. And because of his consciousness, like he was always thinking of Krishna, whether he's in West or in any part of the world, because of his constant remembrance of Krishna wherever he was, that place also become Vrindavan. Because the devotees of the Lord, the pure devotees of the Lord, because of their remembrance, their constant remembrance of Krishna, wherever they go, they convert those places as dhams. And that's why, like, it is mentioned in the scriptures as well. If a pure devotee um, spend 24 hours in a place, then that place also become very spiritually potent. So that's why all these places, like in ISKCON Toronto, we have a room where Srila Prabhupada has stayed. So they are all very potent places because they are non-different than dhams, wherever um, these spiritual souls who have come from a spiritual world, they have stayed more than 24 hours. They are not an ordinary places. So, so, so these pure devotees of the Lord, they have created so many dhams in different part of the world, like Srila Prabhupada. So for them, they coming to West or they going to any part of the world because of their constant remembrance of Krishna, that's absolutely fine because they're always thinking of Krishna. They're always trying to tell others about Krishna. For them, it's absolutely fine. But for us, if we are making our life very complicated, that we are not having any time to think about Krishna, then we have to change. We have to see that what change we should bring in our life so that we can think of Krishna. Because ultimate aim is what? Ultimate aim is to return back home, back to Godhead. This human form of life, we have God after 84 million species of another life. And this human form of life for 50, 60 years or 70 years, whatever it is not to run here and there just to earn some wealth. Because whatever you will earn, as Srila Prabhupada has told, the standard of happiness that you will get is going to remain the same. How hard you may try, that standard of happiness or the happiness that you are getting will remain same. It will not change. So one should not hanker for um, that I'll get so much of wealth, then only I will remain happy. No. You can see there may be kids, um, the kid may be belonging to a labor and he may be playing outside using the sand and stones. He will derive same pleasure, even more pleasure than a child who is given all this Nintendo Switch or PS3, PS4, all these PlayStations playing games. The amount of happiness that one derive is going to be same. You can think of our childhood, even we were more happy going out in trees, uh, going to a park, than compared to all these kids. They may have a lot of riches, wealth, but they're all surrounded with these gadgets, no personal communication. So they are not that happy compared to a person who is compared to our childhood when we were interacting with real friends, real people, not via social media, not via gaming. So the point is how much advancement you will do, how much wealth you will earn, but the happiness is something that you derive from inside that, and that is not directly relation in direct relation to your external circumstances. The same like the kind of sleep that you will get on an ordinary mattress is going to be same. You may purchase $1 million mattress, but the kind of pleasure you derive in sleeping is going to be the same. If you are hungry, you are very hungry, then even if you eat a simple meal of dal, rice, chapati, it's going to give you the same amount of pleasure that you even if you'll go to buffet and you will eat. And sometimes if you don't have appetite, then even if you go to buffet and you eat, you will not derive any pleasure. So one should not just hanker for these pleasures which one is trying to derive through his body, but one should try to hanker for devotional services to the Lord, because that is our eternal constitutional position. We are eternally part and parcel of Krishna. If if someone uh, you can understand, if you are living near uh, Vrindavan, you are living near Mother Yamuna, you have a temple, you have a deity, you are offering worship to the deity, you are offering obeisances to the deities, you are spending time with the deities, you are talking with your deities, you are having enough time that you can read all these books written by Srila Prabhupada, you will be more happy compared to you are earning lot of wealth, you are in the prison house of your house, and you have TV, you have all these gadgets, you're talking to all of your friend, all these frivolous talks, but there is no Krishna, then there is no happiness, because ultimately we are soul, part and parcel of Krishna. So Lord is not saying this to you that, oh, you become my devotee, you offer obeisances to me, and then you come to me, because Lord is looking for um, some sort of respect from you. No, that's not the case. Because Lord is just like your father, and father always want children to remain with them. And how that is possible when child become purified? How that is possible when child love him? And to love Krishna, one has to become purified. And this method that one think of Krishna is a purificatory method. If one think of Krishna, automatically all dirt in his heart will go away. So this thinking process about the Lord is such a powerful method that one will be completely free of all the contamination. So that's why Lord is recommending this, that you think of me, you become my devotee, you offer obeisances to me, so you pay your respect to me. So Srila Prabhupada, some of his disciple inquired from Srila Prabhupada that Srila Prabhupada, we don't feel like we should bow to Krishna. We don't have any feelings toward Krishna. But then also Prabhupada told that even though you don't have any feeling, you start bowing down. And when you bow down toward Krishna, automatically you will develop feelings. So the point is that even if you don't feel like chanting, you don't have any faith in Krishna, you don't feel that Krishna is there in the deities. But then also, if you pay obeisances, Lord will become pleased and he will clear you of all these contaminations from your heart. And then from your soul itself, when soul being purified can see the reality, then you yourself, by the mercy of the Lord, will be able to see the presence of the Lord. So, so this is the most confidential part of knowledge, that one should become a pure devotee of Krishna. Always think of him and act for him. One should not become an official meditator. Acting for him is like you try to understand Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, you try to understand Krishna. And what is the thing most pleasing to Krishna? That all of his children should return back to him. So if you understand Krishna, you understand Srimad Bhagavatam, and you try to tell this to your friends, your family members, or to innocent souls, somehow or the other, you try to connect them with Krishna, maybe by gifting them Srila Prabhupada book. So then you are acting on behalf of Krishna, because Krishna also want them to return, and you are helping Krishna in claiming those souls back to him. So you're acting for him. So Srila Prabhupada or all the spiritual master in disciplic succession, they're very dear to Krishna. Why? Because they're acting on behalf of Krishna and claiming all those souls. So you can also act for them in whatever capacity you are in. If you so if you think that I am not very advanced, how I can act for Krishna? No, in whatever level you are, under whatever capacity, you may be able to even may purchase one book and distribute it on behalf of Srila Prabhupada. That is also accepted. You may not have any money to purchase any books, but you can tell anyone about Krishna. That is also accepted. You don't have anything, you can't even speak of Krishna, but you can cook something. I know one Mataji, she used to cook some bhoga and then offer it to the Lord and then create parcels. And then she go out, and wherever she will see any beggar, she will give that prasadam box to that beggar. In that way, she is trying to distribute mercy of Krishna. So in whatever fashion one can distribute the mercy of Krishna. And that is like acting for on behalf of Krishna. I have heard a story of one Prabhuji. He got in India, he retired at the age of 60, and then he got some money from government as part of his retirement. And when he saw that this Back to Godhead magazines, because they were distributed via normal post, and generally in India sometimes these postmans, they were having habit that they don't go and deliver these Back to Godheads in all the houses. They feel it's so cumbersome, they sometimes throw it away and all those things. So he took it as his life mission that I will collect these Back to Godheads from this Mumbai office, and I will personally go door to door in each of these houses in Mumbai and all, and I'll distribute this book on my personal expense. And he was doing that. So whatever service anyone will do, that is accepted. Srila Prabhupada, he has written, it was mentioned in the Prabhupada Leela Amrit when he was in Radha Damodar temple. So he was the first person to be awake. So like he used to wake up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And he saw that daily when Mataji she goes to Yamuna river and fill the water for Krishna. So she was very poor, but the only service she can do is that to fill up one pot of water for the daily morning bath of Lord Damodar. So Prabhupada used to live in Radha Damodar temple, and this poor Mataji, she just goes to Yamuna in early morning. She fill up the pot and bring it back to the temple. So Prabhupada has mentioned that just because of her this one service, she will, after leaving this body, she will return back home, back to Godhead. So returning back home, back to Godhead is not at all difficult. Whatever is in your capacity, Lord knows it. You may be under very challenging circumstances, but in your challenging circumstances, if you can give little time to Krishna, that is accepted and that is appreciated. So, like we all know this story of squirrel and Hanumanji. So, Hanumanji, for in service to Krishna, he can move big boulders, big rocks to the sea for making of Ram Setu. And there were squirrels who were just throwing some grains, some sand into the sea. And Hanuman, he started laughing that how these squirrels, they are just throwing some small grain of sand in sea and thinking that they are doing something. But Lord Ram, he came, he understood, and he came and he told that whatever is in one's capacity, whatever service one is delivering, I accept that. And for me, both the services are same. Like you throwing big boulders of stones in the sea to make Ram Setu, and they throwing some grain of sand in the sea, I accept. Definitely, Lord doesn't need anyone's service. Do you think it's impossible for Lord Ram to make a bridge of arrows over Ram Setu, over sea? It's not impossible for him. Lord is having so much power that without blinking his eyes, he's maintaining all these different universes. Without blinking his eyes, all these universes come into existence and though they go into oblivion. Creating one bridge is not at all difficult for him, but he want all the living entity to engage in his service and that open their path back home, back to Godhead. So, and for him, all these services in whatever capacity one do, it's all accepted by the Lord. So one should not become an official meditator. Life should be so molded that one will always have the chance to think of Krishna. You have to see that mm, that if you are complicating your life too much, you are doing something which is not at all appealing to you, or it's engaging your mind too much, or you're always in stress, uh, then better is to change because your life is very precious. It's meant to make you Krishna conscious in this lifetime. Otherwise, the more and more birth you take, as the Kali Yuga will progress, situation will become more and more difficult. So rather than that, you try to make that situation more and more conducive for yourself and this worth. So one should always act in such a way that all his daily activities are in connection with Krishna. He should arrange his life in such a way that throughout the 24 hours he cannot but think of Krishna. And the Lord's promise is that anyone who is in such a pure Krishna consciousness will certainly return to the abode of Krishna, where he will be engaged in the association of Krishna face to face. This most confidential part of knowledge is spoken to Arjuna because he's the dear friend of Krishna. Everyone who follows the path of Arjuna can become a dear friend to Krishna and obtain the same perfection as Arjuna. So Arjuna, he was not someone who is meditating on in the forest. He is there in the battlefield. So we are also in the battlefield. You may question that how we can think of Krishna. So Arjuna was also not in a meditation or in a forest or in Vrindavan. But then also he was thinking of Krishna. Whatever work he's doing it for Krishna. So you may be somehow by your own desires, you are here in this material world and in very difficult place in this Western world. But then also under all these difficulties, you can think of Krishna if you want to. You are anyways thinking of someone, you're always giving some service to someone. You can think of Krishna and you can give your services to Krishna. It's not very difficult. Um, and if you can think of Krishna always 24 cross 7, then definitely you will become a devotee of Krishna, very dear to Krishna. And after leaving this body, because you are always thinking of Krishna, you'll go back to Krishna. So we'll talk more about this session because our time is up. We are already on 10:30. Any questions, if anyone is having, they can raise it right now. Otherwise, we'll meet next Saturday and discuss the remaining part of this session. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.